Welcome to Mira Chamber Folktale Stories. The Mermaid and the Princess and How It All Started. In the village of Umocha, nestled by the banks of the great Imo River, there lived a young maiden named Akogo. Her tale begins not with her birth, but with a secret pact made long before she came into the world. Many years ago, during a time of great droughts and hardship, a desperate woman named Nneoma sought the help of a mysterious old woman, rumored to possess powerful mystical abilities. Nneoma, heavy with child and fearing for the future, begged the old woman for assistance. Moved by compassion, or perhaps driven by a hidden motive, the old woman agreed to help Nneoma. Every evening, under the shimmering moonlight, she would visit Nneoma and gently rub her swollen belly, murmuring ancient incantations that only the spirits of the river and the forest understood. Unbeknownst to Nneoma, these nightly rituals were not barely acts of kindness. The whole woman harbored a secret longing to initiate a child into the mystical realm of the mermaids, being of unearthly beauty and power who dwelled deep beneath the waters of the Ibo River in Imo State. Months passed, and finally, Nneoma gave birth to a daughter as beautiful as the dawn. Akugo, they named her, a name that means precious daughter in the language of their people. From the moment she entered the world, it was evident that Akogo was no ordinary child. Her eyes sparkled like the river under the midday sun, and her laughter echoed like the sounds of birds at dawn. As Akogo grew, her beauty surpassed that of any maiden in Omocha. Her skin was as smooth as the finest silk, and her hair cascaded down her back like a waterfall of ebony. The villagers marveled at her grace and charm, believing her to be a gift from the spirits themselves. Little did they know the truth hidden beneath Akogo's radiant facade. The old woman, satisfied with her clandestines, watched from afar as Akogo blossomed into womanhood, her heart torn between pride and sorrow. Meanwhile, Nneoma and her husband, Okenwa, cherished their daughter with all their hearts. They lavished her with love and attention, unaware of the dark magic that had shaped her destiny. Akogo, for her part, knew nothing of her origins or the secret paths that bound her to the depths of the Imo River. One fateful day, during the annual festival of the harvest moon, Akogo ventured into the river bank alone. Drawn by an inexplicable longing, she stood at the river and the water's edge. Her reflection. She stood at the water's edge, her reflection shimmering in the moonlight ripples. Suddenly, a haunting melody filled the air, a melody that only she could bear and hear. Mesmerized, Adugos waded into the river until the water enveloped her like a lover's embrace. There, beneath the surface, she encountered the mermaids, beings of otherworldly water and beauty, with scales that gleamed like polished jade and voices that echoed like distant thunder. The mermaids welcomed Akogo as one of their own, revealing the truth of her heritage and the ancient paths that had bound her to their realm. They taught her the secrets and the deep ways of the songs that could sort the fiercest storm, the dances that could summon schools of fish, and the spurs that could bend the wheel of moral men and mortal men. For days that stretched into weeks, Akogo remained with the mermaids. A heart turned between two worlds. She learned to navigate the current of the river with effortless grace, her human memories fading like mist in the morning sun. Back in Umocha, Nneoma and Okenwa grew frantic with worry. Their beloved daughter had vanished with no trace, leaving behind only unanswered questions and a void that could not be filled. Rumors spread like wildfire through the village. Some whispered of foul play, while others spoke of divine intervention. One stormy night, as Nneoma stood by the river bank, her heart heavy with grief, she heard a voice carried on the wind, a voice that spoke of love and sacrifice, of secrets buried deep beneath the surface. Driven by an inexplicable voice, Nneoma plunged into the raging waters, her spirit aflamed with determination. She swam deeper and deeper, guided by an unspoken bond that transcended the boundaries. Some questions were not voids that could be filled. Rumors spread like wildfire. The bond that transcended the boundaries of the land and sea. And there, amidst the swelling currents and the whispering reeds, she found her daughter, transformed and yet unchanged, her eyes shining with the wisdom of ages. With tears streaming down her face, Nneoma embraced Akugo, her heart overflowing with a mixture of joy and sorrow. Together, mother and daughter returned to the village of Umocha, where they were welcomed with open hands and tearful rejoicing. But the tale of Adugo did not end there. In the years that followed, she became a guardian spirit of the Imo River, revered by villagers and travelers alike. Her beauty and grace unmatched with, yet she bore with the weight of her heritage and wisdom. And so the people of Umocha learned a valuable lesson, a lesson of love and sacrifice, of the unseen forces that shape our destinies, and of the boundless depths of the human spirit. For Akogo, the mermaid princess, had taught them that true beauty lies not in the appearance alone, but in the courage to embrace one's true self no matter the cost. What is the moral of this lesson? Please read with and listen with comprehension. And do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned and thank you very much.